Hey everyone, it's Albie. Welcome back to my channel. I have a really fun haul for you today. So while I was away in Virginia, one of my friends on Instagram, Farron, I will link her in my description below. She posted a few months ago about this really cool used bookstore, and it wasn't too far from where my family is in Northern Virginia. It was in Manassas. So if you're familiar with the DC metro area, it's in Manassas and it's called McKay's Used Books. And I I made out like a bandit. I got like, I don't know how many books, but I could have bought more and more and more and more. So I have these 4 books here that couldn't fit in this big bag because I had to come home. This is a small duffel bag from Vera Bradley, and you can see it's stuffed, and all my books are in here. So I'll go through these books first that are out, just because it'll be easier. The first book that I found, and most of these books were 75 cents or less. If I can, let me see, does it show them? I think they're mostly 75 cents. So here's the first one. This is the Historical Hellions Book Club pick for August. This is by Teresa Meridos, I think is her name. And it's A Whisper of Roses. Really cool cover. It doesn't have the step back. The step back's kind of on the spine. This one was 75 cents. So I've actually got to read this for book clubs. I'm going to put it back in my purse for to read. This one is by Sabrina Jeffries, and I love this cover. This cover is like, looks to me like it's an old cover from the 60s, and it's called Dance of Seduction. I really like the green, but doesn't that look like sort of the 60s? And we have the back cover. This is published in 2003. But like it said, it looks like an old cover. This one was $1.60. Maybe this one's out of print or something. But really cool cover. I got it because it looked really old. It looked like from like a really old book to me. This one I'm excited for. It's Eloisa James. And I don't know if this series is out of print, but I can't find it that often. It's the does it have a title for them? They're the fairy tale series. And this is When Beauty Tamed the Beast. So it's a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. Eloisa James is one of my favorite authors. And this one has a step back, so I can do some step back Saturdays. Yay! I'm so excited. And I think this is book 1, and it's the Cinderella. What's that one called? A Kiss at Midnight. I think that's book 1, and that's Cinderella. This one's like Beauty and the Beast. Plays beastly in his attitude. So When Beauty Tamed the Beast by Eloisa James. This one was 75 cents. This one's also 75 cents. I've never heard of this author. Her name is Jackie D'Alessandro. And I have book 1 and 2. This is Confessions at Midnight. Look at that. I mean, hello, it was purple, so it was coming home. Y'all know my rule. If it's purple, it's coming home with me. I love purple, and I've never seen covers like this risque, you know, not too much. And then look, a step back, really pretty. I have this one as well. I'll show y'all, but really pretty. Confessions at Midnight. So I haven't heard this author. I'm excited. All right, now I'll go into the duffel bag of dreams. I mean, look, it is so full. This one is really cool. This one is 50 cents. This is a really cool find. It's a silhouette romance, which is sort of like Harlequin, and it's Courting Catherine by Nora Roberts. So this is like early school Nora Roberts. It's just a little skinny book. And I think Nora Roberts wrote for Silhouette before she went super big. So that's just really cool to me. Yeah, so Courting Catherine by Nora Roberts. Just, oh, this is so cool. It's 50 cents, and it's like not even 200 pages. So like legit, almost like my Harlequins. I'm not sure if Silhouette is still in print. I haven't heard of them, like seen them in a store, but I think they're might have been part of Harlequin. I'm not quite sure, but it's sort of the same gist. All right, I'm just going to grab it in. Oh, this one is so cool. I've never heard of this author. Her name is Cordia Byers. She's the author of Desire and Deceive. And this is a Texas historical romance, so that's really cool. I love historical romances set in America. I just think that's really fun to read. And they're not as common, I think, as they were in the 80s and 90s. And this is from, before I show the really pretty cover, I'm going to say 80s. 91. So, oh, first edition was January 1992, which that's my birth month and year. So I have to read this for my book, my birth year book. And this is Eden by Cordia Byers. And that, I just had to get this one. This one's 75 cents. We have cattle and cowboys. Oh, so cool. And it has the, I guess this must be a real first edition because it has the raised, well, it has, Eden is raised, but not everything else. Oh, so cool. I mean, nothing says romance like hay. So really cool. Love this cover. I wish I had a step back. It doesn't. It doesn't appear there ever was one. So that's kind of a bummer, but beautiful cover. And yeah, I don't know too much about this author, so hopefully I really enjoy it. Most of the books I got were older, like more than 10 years. A few of them are pretty semi-new. This is another author I never heard about, and this is from, I think, the 2000s. This is by Julianne McLean, and this is An Affair Most Wanted. Really pretty. Here on the back you can see the full picture. There's no step back. This might be a second or third printing. It doesn't say. This is from 2004. This is Avon Publishing. Really pretty. Love it. It's gonna be a long video, y'all, so if you like long videos, enjoy. Okay, this one is fairly new. This is by Lenora Bell, and it's What a Difference a Duke Makes. I've liked this series a lot. I've read book 2 already, which is it's like for the Duke size only. I believe it's book 2, and I've loved that book. So I'm excited for this one. This one was 75 cents. I really enjoy Lenora Bell. I don't know if this series is the one that's still going on. I think it's called like Rogues and Romance or something series. But excited for that one. This one's fairly new. Oh no, it's not. Well, this one is by Lorraine Heath, and this is The Earl Takes a Fancy, a Sins for All Seasons novel. I love the gold, and I'm sure this is an American one. Usually she does. Is it? Might not be. No, if it's an Earl, it wouldn't be. There's not Earls in America. But I said that because Lorraine Heath writes the Texas series, so I got a little confused. But this looks really cool. I love this blue and gold. So The Earl Takes a Fancy. Definitely hearing the Reba McEntire song in my head. Here's another Lorraine Heath. Oh, this one was, again, 75 cents. This one, 75 cents. Another Lorraine Heath. This is Texas Splendor, which is, I believe, in the Texas Destiny series, which is a book I read for Historical Hellions. I'm not quite sure which one this is. In the series, Austin. So he was the youngest brother, I think. I think he was the youngest brother. So I liked the book pretty well, so I'm excited to read the next one in the series. Oh man, I'm 9 minutes in and I have like not even opened. Okay, this is another author I like. Oh, I don't even know this author. An author I don't know. I believe her name is Galen Foley. This is The Secrets of a Scoundrel. Yeah, Scoundrel. I always want to say scandal instead of scoundrel. The Secrets of a Scoundrel. Avon, 75 cents. And we have a step back. Yay! And purple. It's coming home. His kiss promises the most wicked desire. Ooh, what could his desire be? Maybe he wants to teach children how to read. I don't know. All right, another one. This was 75 cents. Laura Lee Gerke is the author. I love that name. I think I should do a post at Thanksgiving and have Gerke on a turkey. So this is Laura Lee Gerke with Seduction in Mind. And is that not Gillian Anderson? I feel like there should be aliens in this one. And look, a step back. Yay! And teal, which is my other favorite color. Okay. It was mad, wicked, and dangerous. That's why you never run with scissors. All right. This one is old school, honey. I guess the 80s, maybe 70s. This is Joanna Lindsay, so we're going old school. This was originally $2.96 at Cheap John's. You never heard of that store? And I got it for 75 cents. And unfortunately, a sticker is covering this beautiful step back. And this is Captive Bride by Joanna Lindsay. She knew no master until a desert chic claimed her heart. Ooh, that could be cool. Like I picked this one just because it was really vintage and cool. When did this one come out? I'm guessing 80s. Oh, I got a letter. I think, oh, 77. So this one is, you know, pretty new to the romance world. Author of Glorious Angel. This one's cool. Okay, do y'all remember, like, I guess in the 90s and stuff, I don't know if they're at every single, I think they're all different, but like at the Cracker Barrel that I grew up at in Santee, when I lived near Santee when I was little, they had like a chic, and that just gives me Cracker Barrel vibes. Yeah, my tangents are why these videos are so long, and I'm sorry. Okay, another vintage Nora Roberts. This is Silhouette Desire. And this is A Man for Amanda. Oh my gosh. This was 35 cents. Yep, 35. So another early Nora Roberts. This is The Calhoun Women. A Man for Amanda. It looks like they're in Scotland or something. Okay. This one is by Suzanne Enoch. And this is Taming Rafe. I want to say his name's Rafe. No step back, unfortunately, but beautiful cover. Taming Rafe. Would you call that Rafe? R-A-F-E? Rafe? Like Rafe Fiennes? I know it's spelled different. It's not Ralphie. All right. Oh, here's though. I can do this. All right, I was lucky and got books 1 and 2. This is a new author for me to read. These were 75 cents. 75 cents. I have book 1 and 2 of the Maiden Lane series by Elizabeth Hoyt. And I believe these are historical romances, but like kind of a mystery as well. So I'm excited. I have not read anything by Elizabeth Hoyt. I know that the Book Refuge, one of her favorite books, I believe, of all time, is an Elizabeth Hoyt book. And if I remember correctly, it's kind of a retelling of Batman. Is that ringing a bell? Like he's kind of a vigilante that's masked. It gave her Batman vibes, Jennifer. But, you know, it looks like, oh no, it's a faux step back. It's a real one. Yay, it's a double one too. It's a double whammy. Forbidden pleasures taste the sweetest. Is that when you have chocolate during Lent? I don't know. And I actually had book 2. This is Elizabeth Hoyt, book 2 in the Maiden Lane series, Notorious Pleasures. Looks like this could be set in Venice because there is a gondola. I think, is that a gondola? Kind of. Are there gondolas in England? I don't know. It looks like Italy. I don't know. Probably England, but really pretty. I think I've seen that on Instagram, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm excited. Here's a vintage one from the 90s. This is by Adrian Day, and this is Rebellious Bride. This is Avon, and it was 50 cents. I don't know, this one I think is just kind of older. But this one looks really good. I love the cover a lot. There's no step back, unfortunately, but when it's this pretty of a cover, you don't necessarily need a step back. You kind of get the step back on the front, sort of like the new Joanna Shupe series. Okay, this one I'm so excited for. This one was one of my most expensive at $1.80. But I've wanted to read a like a tropical or like a tropical historical romance, or like they're on an island or something. And this is by Terry Valentine, and this is Paradise Promised. I was really excited to find one like this. Just really cool. And this one, $1.80, so I really broke the budget. But I had to. I mean, I don't have any used bookstores like this near me, and I just, every time I see covers like this on Instagram or Bookstagram, I get so like envious, because I just love this this vibe. So definitely excited for this one. I'm not even halfway done, y'all. I'm so sorry. This one, another beautiful cover. This is by Deborah Dreyer, and this is Scoundrel. Isn't that beautiful? I love the cover so much. It's so pretty. Okay, ooh, this one got a little messed up. This is by Tessa Dare. This is The Governess Game from the Girl Meets Duke series. This one was 75 cents. Ignore the Walmart sticker. The Governess Game. So excited for this. I have a Tessa Dare book, but it's only on my Kindle. So I'm excited to read this one. Here's another vintage Nora Roberts. This is also for Silhouette. So she must have been doing success at this point, because it says New York Times bestselling author Nora Roberts. This one was 35 cents. So Waiting for Nick. Oh my gosh. He has a ponytail. It doesn't get more 90s than that. Love it. Had to get this one because it's my friend Samantha's favorite book of all time, and they had it for, this one was $2.99. I didn't care. It has the step back. Again the Magic by Lisa Kleypas. Had the step back. It was $2.99 and worth it, because I really wanted the step back. Really pretty cover. This is almost like a trashy version of like a Jane Austen picture. So love it. So I'm excited for this. Lisa Kleypas has been a hit or miss author for me. I've only read 2 books. Loved one was another, but I have high expectations for this one. Alright, I had another Eloisa James. I believe this is book 1 in her Shakespeare-inspired series. This is Much Ado About You. And we have a beautiful double-page step back. Alright, here's another Jackie D'Assandra. This is book 1. It says Sleepless at Midnight. And look at that cover. Had to get it. And a step back. Oh my goodness. So scandalous. Had to get it. Alright. Another vintage Nora Roberts. The Winning Hand. This one was 35 cents. She had to come home. This one was a pretty new book. It's a Sarah McLean. Daring and the Duke, and this is the Barnacle Bastards book 3. This was 75 cents. Ignore the stickers. And here's the beautiful step back. Let me know, do I need to read this series in order? Because I don't really want to buy 2 other books to read this one, so I might just read it. But excited for this one. I like Sarah McLean. This is a Julie Ann Long, Angel in the Devil's Arms. He looks like Ian McGregor to me. I don't know, just a vibe. Does this have a step back? No. But Angel and Devil's Arms, a Palace of Rogues book, 75 cents. This one was 75 cents. It's going to be problematic, but they don't make books like this really anymore, and I wanted one for my collection. This is, I don't know if he's actually Native American or if it's like a Dr. Quinn medicine woman sort of thing, but this is Greyhawk's Lady. So, yeah, just because this is so rare, I know it's going to be problematic, but I kind of want to read it. Maybe I should do a problematic reading vlog. But super rare. You don't see romances like this that much. This is by Avon. This is by Karen Kay. It looks like she was big into Native American romances. So if I like her, I might have to do a eBay search. I don't think she's publishing anymore. How to get this one? How to get all of them? This is by Amanda Quick. This will be my first Amanda Quick book. And I had to get it for the title. It's Slightly Shady. This one was 75 cents. It's kind of purple. It's slightly purple and slightly shady. It's time to come home. Alright. Let's see. We're getting near the end. This is another one of an author that I don't know, Stephanie Lawrence. And this is the first time in print. And it's The Lady Risks It All. This one was 50 cents. And they were kind of mean because they gave the paper for a step back, but no step back. Such a bummer. But yeah, this is exciting. 50 cents. It's a #1 best-selling author. Oh, yeah, best-selling author. Sorry, spaced out. It's by Avon. If I don't know which ones to pick, I like to pick Avon. I like their romances the most, typically. All right, this one was a pretty new release, and they had it for $3.74, so about half off, a little less than half off. And it was by a new author, Megan Frampton. Gentleman Seeks Bride. I've loved this cover so much. I've seen it mentioned all over on Bookstagram and stuff, and just really pretty. I love these old school covers that they're doing. This one was by Avon, and just, you know, love the cover. This will be my first one, I think, by this author. I'm excited. All right, and then the last couple ones are pretty unique. So this one is by Justine Dare, and this has a cool history. So this is a Topaz romance, and on the spine is the Topaz Man. If you want to know more about Topaz and Topaz Man, definitely check out Chels on Book Talk. Yeah, TikTok on Book Talk, Chels, and on Bookstagram, Instagram. They have a channel dedicated to vintage romances, and they do such a wonderful job on you know, the history of romances. They actually have a book that's basically like the history of the romance novel that I would love to get my hands on. But they did a TikTok about Topaz Man, and you can watch their channel, but they said that Topaz Man was sort of an answer for Fabio. And what's really cool about this book is it's a romance, but it's modern. So Topaz Man on this is it's a modern cover. So I thought that was really cool. It wasn't just historical romance, it was you know, modern romance. Unfortunately, his face is covered, but yeah, that's really cool. So this is Wild Hawk by Justine Dare. All right, and we're at the last three. So we have I'm so excited for this. This was 75 cents. It's not a first edition, but y'all, this is Secret Fire by Joanna Lindsay. Look at that cover. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're not really supposed to say obsessed anymore, but I'm obsessed. So 75 cents. I mean, blue eyeshadow, bare-chested on a bearskin rug. I mean, hello. Moscow. So it looks like this in Russia. Very cool. So Joanna Lindsay, Secret Fire. Oh my gosh, so excited. Okay, and these two are both of these two books I'm going to show you are 99 cents. They were 99 cents each. Don't know if I'm going to read them, but they were coming home for how beautiful they are. They are hardback first editions of novels by Beatrice Small. And this is A Love for All Time. Absolutely beautiful. She gives me Rapunzel vibes. Hardback. Beautiful. 99 cents. Had to come home. And my last one is by Beatrice Small, This Heart of Mine. First edition hardback. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So, yeah, these had to come home for the price, just for collection. Don't know if you've read either of these books. Let me know if they're really good, because they were coming home. They're just too gorgeous. And for 99 cents, I'll frame the covers. They're gorgeous. But yeah, that was my haul. I made out literally like a bandit. Sorry, my room is a mess, of course. But yeah, I had so much fun getting these books. My camera's all crazy now. But I had so much fun. I hope you enjoyed watching me haul these. I mean, just incredible treasures. If you're in the DC metro area or could travel to Manassas, Virginia, check out McKay's used books. They have a ton of used books for a ton of genres. And it didn't look like I took any books from the historical romance. There were probably 4,000 books. I don't know. I mean, I'm not great at numbers, but there was a ton of books. I got a ton of books, and it looks like none were taken. So if you love romances, if you're looking for specific stuff, you might not find what you want, but if you just want romances to read or beautiful covers, etc., step backs, it's a great place to go. I had so much fun, and I cannot wait to read some of these books. If there's any from this haul that you would like me to read and review for you sooner, let me know, and I will add that to my TBR. Hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye, everyone.